It's about to go down. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap.
We the worst records, baby. We about to create a perfectly horrible song. Y'all know I've been in this gym, and now all I wear is tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts. Yes, I do. Michael Sean wears tight shirts every day. I wear tight shirts because I'm working out some. And if I wear the right size, you won't see none of my little cuts in my arms or whatever. Short sleeve tight shirts in any type of weather. People talking trans when they see me in the street.
Your shirt's so tight, we can see your heartbeat.
Man, clown me if you want, I'm sticking to my guns. And when this number comes, it's gonna be fun. You can crack jokes and treat me like a jerk, but one day you'll see my six-pack right through my shirt. And even if I wanted to, I just can't stop. I just might rock an Ezekiel crop top.
Whoa.
What? Did I take it too far? What?
Yes.
What? Whatever. Tight shirts in the morning at work and when I grieve. I even wear tight pajama tops when I sleep. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Yeah. Tight shirts. Come on. Tight shirts. Come on. Tight shirts. Come on. Tight shirts. Every day. My son wears tight shirts. To the gym or wherever. Tight shirts. Tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, Michael Sean and We the Worst Records, Pluto, Aristotle, and P. Skills have just destroyed or created another perfectly horrible song. Yeah, y'all. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. You're looking at your clock like what? What? They damn near started at 7 o'clock on the dot. You like, what? What is going on with Michael Sean? You know Jay Black ain't gonna be here at 7 o'clock. You like, what's going on? What's going on? I'll tell you what's going on. It's Friday, and I see the community is already loaded up. Y'all already got comments. Y'all already ready. But we can't start. We can't start till we get a little bit more.
If you see me and you tryna see what's up, he wanna fuck with me, then I'ma have him stuck.
Because it's Friday. It is Friday. It is Friday, people. And you know we're about to get it popping because today is a Friday, and it's not 3 degrees outside. It's like a balmy 40 degrees. I think it's like 37 degrees out there. I went outside. It's a little rainy. It's a little damp, but it ain't 3. It ain't 7. It ain't 9 degrees. It's like 39, 40. It's damn near springtime. Finally, I'm going to make that show tonight in Harlem, which I've been trying to make for 3 weeks. There was snow that stopped us. There was some difficulties with the reservations. Poor Miss Parker went out there, and I caught her before she went out. But today it's going down. Harlem, comedy and Yeah, you see, I'm in that type of mood today. We got things to talk about. We got things to do. But first, let me get to the good mornings. Let's see who was first up to bat. Let's see who made it in here. Because I saw y'all, Nikki White Chocolate was up in here. Ever since she sent me the visual, not the visual, but she sent me the visual of how she watches. She ain't showing me her. She took a picture of the TV. She said, just me watching y'all. Ever since I seen that video, I know where you're at now. It gives me a whole different story. Coco, fear has 2 meanings. Forget everything, run or face everything, and rise. Pause with the rise. Word up. Pause with the rise. Coco got bars. Miss Parker, I'm so sorry I was late contacting you. If you don't make it tonight, that is fine. I get it because you made the effort, Miss Parker. I'm so sorry I didn't get to you last week on time. Nikki White Chocolate in the bed. Now, once again, but she just sent me the TV. So I don't want y'all to think she was sending me nothing. She just sent me the TV. But ever since I'm telling you, ever since I got that picture in my mind, I was like, yep, that's how she be watching. That's a good way to watch. If you ever want to watch the show on YouTube and you laying in your bed, ladies, Miss Parker, white chocolate, white chocolate, white chocolate. Good morning, Greg. Happy Friday, everybody. I hope everybody is got the same energy I got. We're gonna have a good time. Let's John, what up? Good morning, everybody. Legs, what up? What up? What up? What up? Good morning, everybody. Got the good mornings. I like showing everybody. I know y'all see them, but I like the audience to see how much y'all have become a community, the takeover legend community, aka the church. Anybody can get it. That's what we is. I'm your pastor. Jay Black is your I guess your fill-in pastor. Sometimes I guess he's the head of deacons. And you know, them deacons are some of the mega churches. Maybe yeah. Ash, what's up? Good morning, Ash. How are you? Afro Queen born. Let me see. Oh, y'all was really getting at it. Asha, good morning. Blessings right back at you. It's a fabulous Friday. Make the most of the day. Let's go. All right. Let me see. This big it. I got some quotes today that I want to play for y'all. Obviously the tragedy that happened with the helicopter, the Black Hawk, and the commercial liner. We're gonna talk about that. It's a heat wave out here. It's damn near 40 degrees. Shoot, might wear a tight shirt. I don't know. I might put some slides on. I don't know what she said, but I get it. Bikini girl, bikini. Okay, all right. We talking bikinis. We did have that conversation early in the week about what is the proper age, or is there an age limit? Nikki White Chocolate. I know how you're watching. I know where you're at, Nikki White Chocolate. I plan to be there, Miss Park. I'm gonna give you a super hug, and I'm definitely going there. I'm definitely, God willing, as long as everything. But all plans are a go. I'm leaving work early, hitting the turnpike, give a text to my cousin Claude, see if she wants to ride out. So see you. I got some shit to talk about on stage. Let's see if I talk about it. Ashley Newman. And Jeanette. Let me get to everybody. All right. What up, cuzzo? Okay, we got everybody. So let me get that out of there. Let me get back to my sound effect. I'm sure Jay Black will be here in like 10 minutes. Should I send him a text? I'm sure Jay Black will be here in like 10 minutes. You think Jay Black will be in 10 minutes? You think he's gonna show up? Yeah, it's Friday. Jay Black's got be here, right?
Jones barbecue and foot massage. Jones barbecue and foot massage. Better come down here, get some of this shit. You like
Gonna have a good time no matter what. That's why I'm gonna keep playing it all day today. All morning, I should say. So my TikTok algorithms were a little messed up. You know, I didn't even really know they were messed up, so somebody pointed they were messed up. After the TikTok 24-hour shutdown, it came back up. Seems like I didn't get my stuff. It's like walking into your house old school and you turn your TV on and you got one channel. You ain't got your channels. Who deleted our channels? Where's my ESPN 1 and 2? Where's my CNN, MSNBC, and Fox? Because I watch all of them. Where the Netflix? It's like going there. So I where's my Jaguar right on TikTok? Where's my Diddy scandal? Where's my Luigi? Where's my Linguini? Where's Luigi at? Where the stories about Luigi? My algorithms was messed up. I heard last time I heard Luigi was in prison getting his eyebrows threaded. I want to know. We ain't heard nothing. Where the Diddy stories? What's going on? Did he try and get bail again? What happened with Jay-Z? Where's that at? Just all magically just went. So people were giving me a whole bunch of tips on how to get my algorithms, my channels back. You got to block this, you got to block that, you got to block this, you got to block that. I did it. My channel still wasn't right. So I went to the search bar and I was putting up, what I normally watch. And it was coming up like it was there. So I just start watching and engaging and doing everything the young people tell you to do. Engage, start from the bottom up to the top, and start from the top up to the bottom. And you got to like, you got to engage with the comment, you got to copy the link. Slowly but surely, my algorithms, my channel started coming back. And then I said, let me just get, instead of going, putting one thing at a time, let me just put in my search bar what I really need. You know what I really need? Messy shit. That's what I put in. Messy shit. Boom. Algorithms came back. It's like all my channels, it's like I pay my bill, all my channels. Boop. Now, I don't know if that's going to work for you. But my For You page on TikTok, all of a sudden is coming back to its normal self. Had to put in messy shit. That's all I had to put in. Let me text Jay Black real quick. And now I'm back. Not fully. I think it's going to take some more time for that. Jay Black, wake up. Wake up. Let's go. It's Friday. And that's when all my stuff started coming back. I said, all right, now we're talking. And now you might think messy shit is just messy shit. It's just gonna be no. Messy stuff is the stories that they don't want you to hear about. All of a sudden, my algorithms changed differently. I started getting other input on what happened in the tragedy with the Black Hawk and the commercial liner. Yeah. Yep. And last night around, I don't know if this is exactly when they broke the news. I don't know if this is exactly when it broke the news, but then now I'm taking these TikTok things and I'm actually, then I try and research some information, not a whole intensified, intense research, but like I saw this come up here.
Breaking news, Frontier Airlines has put a ground stop on all of their flights less than 24 hours after the American Airlines flight due to IT issues. This is all we are seeing right now. Frontier Airlines issues nationwide ground stop due to IT issues. Meaning if you have a flight planned for Frontier Airlines anywhere in the country, it is canceled right now until they get these IT issues figured out. This notification went out about 15 minutes ago to stop all Frontier airline flights around the country from leaving from any airport. Now, luckily, this has nothing to do with the actual structural integrity of the planes. It is just an IT issue, but communication between the control tower, the computers, and the plane are obviously massively important, which is why Frontier Airlines needed to ground all of their planes right now. This is obviously not a good day for flying in general, as people are already on edge because of what happened yesterday.
All right, so then I did my due diligence, a level of due diligence. Anybody going above and beyond? U.S. telecom provider Frontier Communications was forced to shut down a number of its internal systems after detecting an unauthorized third party in its IT environment. Some people call it a cyber attack. I didn't say that. I said some people. Michael Sean didn't say that. I just repeat it. Now listen, we all know Frontier ain't the Rolls Royce of traveling. But there's millions of people who travel that. Yours truly has been on Frontier. When I couldn't get to my go-to, my Spirit, I would fly Frontier. Because Frontier got some odd hours. Like you can catch a flight, like it's not a red eye, but it's like an 11 o'clock at night flight. Which is good for me. I used to like that. I used to like being able to get on because the plane wouldn't be crowded, being able to get on, get there in the morning time. I'm a morning person. Even though I'm a comedian, I live my life mostly at night, but I'm really a morning person. I'm most effective in the morning. So this is a weird, scary thing. Now, I guess we should be happy that Frontier took the time out to do this. Just a little weird on the timing. Not that either one has anything to do with each other. No, there's no connection. I just think that it makes us a little worried because what do you do when I don't know? Oh, not what you do. This is what I do when I get on a plane, right? Even when I was drinking at the height, I say a prayer. I say, God, you know, get me there. Because once you get on a flight, it honestly, we take this for granted. It is the most helpless feeling. If you really think about getting on an airplane, it is the most helpless. There's nothing you can do if anything goes wrong. You have given total control to air traffic controllers, to pilots, to other pilots of other planes. So this is a scary thing. And I guess we should applaud Frontier for not trying to roll the dice and keep flying the planes. Don't know. But I like the fact that they played it safe. Now, unfortunately, they're going to be, when an airline like Frontier, as much as we joke about Frontier, what up, Jay Black's in the building, y'all? As much as we joke about Frontier, there are millions of people taking flights on Frontier and they shut it down. So there's a lot of vacations. There's a lot of having to go see family. There's a lot of business that is not going to happen. Good morning, Rashida. Jay Black, if you didn't hear, did you hear about Frontier shutting everything down? 24-hour shutdown?
I didn't.
Yep.
So wait, they just say, hey, right now we need a 24-hour. We just shutting down.
Yeah, well, here it is.
Breaking news, Frontier Airlines has put a ground stop on all of their flights less than 24 hours after the American Airlines flight due to IT issues. This is all we are seeing right now. Frontier Airlines issues nationwide ground stop due to IT issues. Meaning if you have a flight planned for Frontier Airlines anywhere in the country, it is canceled right now until they get these IT issues figured out. This notification went out about 15 minutes ago to stop all Frontier airline flights around the country.
So just in case, I said I did my due diligence, but like I told Jay Black, I got to tell everybody, I didn't go over the top with it. But yes, Frontier has grounded all flights due to IT issues. That was 13 hours ago. Newsweek, Frontier Airlines temporarily issued a ground stop amid IT issues. So that is the story that's going on. So
I guess it's better to be safe, but it's frustrating if you get
Oh, I'm not frustrated at all because if y'all got IT issues, I'm not frustrated. Now there are gonna be people who are gonna be like they're gonna be mad. But listen, people, I know y'all think they lifted the ground stop minutes later. Oh, okay.
Well, that'll be good.
Lady Q gave us the update.
Thanks, research department.
Research department. Thank you.
Maybe it didn't last too long, so that's good. If that's true, if all that's true, they figured it out. They got the extra staff in. IT issues though, man.
Which is scary, So she said they lifted it minutes after. Okay, which is even scarier that they lifted it minutes after. How do you shut everything down and lift? Oh wow. All right. So anyway, I got some funny stuff. I got some disrespectful stuff. I got some
Did you play your boy yet?
Who's my boy?
Your president? He was all over the place yesterday. I'm assuming you already talked about him a little bit.
No, I didn't even get into him. I didn't. Listen, man. If you can make a connection between DEI and not have any information on how the people who were involved in this got their job, you have no information on the pilots. You have no information on the air traffic controllers. You have no information on it, and you admitted you have no information.
I saw this 30-second clip that explained it all for me. Just watch what he said.
Mr. President, you have today blamed the diversity elements, but then told us that you weren't sure that the controllers made any mistake. You then said perhaps the helicopter pilots were the ones who made the mistake.
It's all under investigation.
I understand that. That's why I'm trying to figure out how you can come to the conclusion right now that diversity had something to do with this crash.
Because I have common sense, okay? And unfortunately, a lot of people don't.
That's his reason.
Well, common sense, somebody who's mastered common sense is a genius. I've always said that. But my problem with this is if you don't have any information to use your common sense on. What are you using your common sense? You have to have information to, like, you have to tell me that it's sunny outside, that it's December and it's 105 degrees outside, right? So my common sense is, well, something is wrong. But in order for me to make my common sense on what's wrong, you got to I got to get some info.
Yeah, Jeanette. This hoodie says, Alexa, change my president.
Oh,
or change president. Oh, no, not you. Yeah. No, I just thought he's saying DEI. If you're anybody other than a white male, you're stupid. You're not smart. You're incompetent.
But the point is, this is why. But this is what don't make no sense. The air traffic controller. Listen, I'm just going by the voice. Sounds white. So what? Like,
no, he's blaming it. I think he's blaming it on the pilot of the airplane, but they clearly was in the front and didn't do it. It's the helicopter is the issue. I saw this pilot broke it down, communication by communication, and think that it was clearly the helicopter's fault, and they misunderstood and thought they saw what they didn't see. They was looking at another plane and didn't see the other plane.
But before we go off, let's stick on Trump. You don't have any information to use your. Do y'all understand the common sense about that? In order to use your common sense, you have to have information to interpret the information with your common sense. This is an assumption. This isn't common sense. This is a common sense assumption that he's making. So maybe you got some tarot cards that we don't know about. Maybe you're a medium. Maybe you can predict the future. I don't know.
I was thinking he knew the name of the pilot and knew that it wasn't a crispy white male. So he was going to be like, all right, so we're going to blame it on DEI. If it ain't a white man, we could say we know it was a DEI issue. If it was a female.
But once again, how many times do we have to tell you the people who benefit from DEI ain't black?
But that's what he has people convinced. He has these white tees convinced.
Those ain't the numbers we gave. Those are the numbers you gave.
DEI equals black.
My thing is, how do you blame DEI? DEI doesn't mean hire unqualified people. No, it doesn't. The goal is to hire a diverse background of people who are qualified. Common sense has been lost. This is the type of person that needs to have an answer, because when a question is brought to him, he cannot say he doesn't have an answer. You ever been around that person who, even when they don't have an answer, they need to believe that they have an answer? You don't have an answer. It is okay to say you don't have an answer, but your third grade level intelligence is saying, let me push this DEI agenda anywhere I can. Please don't destroy our Friday talking about the Indian box. They asked him, how do you know the DEI was the issue? He responded, I have common sense. Certainly lies detected. Yes, of course it is.
Trump is trumping.
But this is what I'm saying. When y'all sit up here and tell me that you don't believe conspiracy theories, there's a president who can say whatever he wants, and millions of people will believe it.
Eat it up. Eat it up. It's Bible. It's official. What? Trizzy said it. Oh, it's done. That means it's true.
Look, I believe this gentleman more than I believe anybody else right here, and he just got semi qualifications.
Very fishy. This is my navigation license from Puerto Rico. I know a little bit about this stuff because the navigational charts that people who pilot vessels use, and what pilots for commercial airliners use, it's kind of like the same principles. A lot of it applies. And I'm going to explain to you why I'm very uncomfortable with this situation with the plane. A commercial jetliner like that, it's what we call a standing ship. They are using navigation as a commercial path, and they have a designated runway, and the tower is communicating with them constantly. What path are they going to take and how are they going to land? But because they're so big, they usually don't do visual confirmation. Visual flight path is what the chopper did. That visual flight plan that the chopper had is limited to 150 and 200 feet because he's close to an airport and a lot of planes are coming in and out. So he has to be like extra careful because, again, it's visual flight plan. He has to look around. It's not like the fucking jetliner where he has like an instrumental plan. So he's very limited to his movements. How the fuck are you going to tell me that you're a Black Hawk pilot with full mobility, piloting a Black Hawk? Talk to any pilot from a chopper, they'll tell you those fucking things. It's like driving a little Lego. They're very responsive. So you have the responsibility to avoid collision at all times. And you have a designated altitude between 150 and 200 feet. That's all you get. You do not have room for error. You've been doing this for a fucking while. It's not like they're going to just hand you a Black Hawk on the first week of flying. And you're gonna tell me that you missed this. You didn't even have a near fucking miss. You split that plane in half. I'm sorry. Everybody's calling this pilot error. But this is like the error of errors. It's like you're a surgeon and you're gonna do an appendix removal and then you cut into the heart. Bro, something happened to that pilot. And I'm not saying that he was radicalized and he took that fucking chopper on purpose and slammed it against that plane, because I have no idea. But is it plausible? We just had a motherfucker radicalized that's in the fucking army and ran through a bunch of Americans in the middle of a fucking street. I'm really not liking this one. And I hope they investigate it to the full extent of the law. This is a situation that's very sad. A lot of Americans die.
So you're going to get a lot of that. So Jay, take the comments and I'll be right back. I need a quick minute and I'll be right back. So take these comments and we'll get to the fun stuff. Y'all relax. We got a whole bunch of time. Relax. Calm down. Here.
Does it seem like y'all don't want to be bothered with this guy Trump? So I'll read these comments. Somebody come right back. Coke said it would have been better saying that the accident was because the pilot was DUI. True. You just say that the dude, he was on something. He was high. He was drinking. He shouldn't have been drinking. Jeanette said Trump told that dude he should see that he should have seen it coming. He did. He 100% did. I want the clip where he's talking about the pool. He said we're not going to the crash site because what I'm going to do, swim. We get it, Mike. Yeah, I don't think Miss Clark want to talk about it. Clearly, Asha don't want to be bothered with it. White women have benefited the most from DEI. Yes, we have established that in here. But for the MAGA supporters, they don't want to hear that. DEI, when you hear DEI, they're talking about brown and black people, period. Good morning, LaShawn. Morning. Morning. His dumbass signed executive order blaming on. Why did he even bring up Obama and Biden's name during the press conference? I still ain't figured that out. You already won. You got it. You're not campaigning no more. Why are we still bringing up Obama and Biden and Buttigieg? It's all their fault. Don't know. It was planned. I don't care what they say, because the helicopter guy flew directly into the back of the plane. The plane couldn't have done anything. Couldn't have done it. Somebody hit you in the back and you're driving. If you don't see it coming, you can't do nothing to stop that. And then you're in the air. Video. All right. Jay Black, don't give stupid ass. All right. Oh, endearing nicknames. I did. No Trizzies, no. I don't want to say his name, so just DT, Orange Man. I don't know. The way they keep saying the plane hit the helicopter when clearly it was the other way around. On all the news cycles, I noticed they kept saying the plane crashed into a Black Hawk helicopter, and that was reverse. So they wanted to lead us down that narrative for some reason. And I'm not big with the deep conspiracy, but there's something going on more here. Clearly, I'm with y'all on this one. Asha said 100% been saying the same thing. He T-boned the air. Yes. Reminded me of the Twin Towers. Ooh. I was low-key when it happened. I was looking at the news waiting for them to say something else is going on. And I'm glad nothing else did. But in that moment, I was like, are we revisiting that? But thank goodness that wasn't the case. All right, how many more comments we got? Yeah, Mike, I see you getting settled. We got a couple more to go. All right, the helicopter had over 1,000 hours of flight time. They know what they were doing. But this one pilot was saying, if I did watch this intently, because he is a pilot, he has his uniform and everything on. He said once traffic control the tower asks him, do you see them? He takes over that responsibility by saying, yes, he's believing that he saw the plane that was behind them. So, because they all come in at a certain distance. So they thinking that the helicopter may have saw the wrong plane and said, I see them. And that could be what the issue is. And that was coming from a pilot.
Dude, listen, I'm not a pilot. We saw the video. The helicopter. Can we all just admit the helicopter flew straight into the plane?
I think everyone agrees with that.
Okay. Almost like it was intentionally.
Yeah, the new nigga.
It was almost like it was intentionally doing it. But nobody wants to say it. It looks like it was intentional. The guy stated brain power and psychological quality as the reason for the crash. Psychological quality. When he brought up Obama and Biden in the press conference, I almost threw the computer across the room. No, it doesn't stop. It don't stop. He doesn't have answers for this, y'all. His thing is to create billions of dollars for his people, for his frat boys, for his cornballs. That's his job. When he gets thrown into this, he goes to basic math, DEI.
DEI did it. DEI.
He don't have nothing else. And the guy is absolutely right. I also saw a guy that said the plane was flying in 30% bank. The plane was supposed to be at a 2,400 feet and a helicopter 200 feet. Something ain't right. We know, Craig, we know something ain't right. But see, this is why I'm not going to allow people to call people conspiracy theorists. I'm not going to allow y'all to get away with calling people conspiracy theorists anymore. Because we know something ain't right. We feel it in our heart that something ain't right. But we're scared to say, listen, we need an answer. I agree with Mike. It looks like I know. And they're going to tell us all types of jargon to make us think something else. For 1,000 reasons. 1,000 reasons.
Who has something to gain by killing people? Lisa wants to know. She's asking for a friend.
Let me tell you something. This nonsense about releasing the declassifying John F. Kennedy, Martin Luther King, declassified 9/11. Declassify that. Stupid ass told a reporter this isn't the place to ask or talk about Roman, but he can bring up Obama. Of course. Declassify that. That's his intellectual disabled. His people so stupid. And listen, but we,
they don't want to talk about it.
I already did a bunch of dances, and we'll get into some stuff because some stuff you ain't gonna like either. I got some other stuff you probably not gonna like when I get into it too.
They just keep lying in our face.
In our face. And this is what I like. What I'm and this is this underlying hope that I have. That people get so pissed off, and I said this yesterday, that we forget our differences. And we get this one common thing, one common goal, that we are not being served properly as citizens of this country. And we need our rights, and we need what we deserve and we don't deserve for funding and programs to be shut down simply because you want to find the money to enable the country to give your billionaires tax cuts.
Hey, I heard that too.
This is what this is, y'all. This is what this is. So when I see other people who are going to be called conspiracy theorists, that man right there, I follow him, very intelligent Puerto Rican man who said, I'm not saying this was a radical movement. I'm just saying what happened in New Orleans was somebody in the military. Oh, what happened in Las Vegas? Just happened to be somebody in the military. All right, y'all. But I'm glad it's just not one race of people who are bringing this stuff up. Like people are starting to get it. It's people of different races that are saying stuff.
So we just had a man in the army blow up a Cybertruck at the Trump Towers. Then we had another man in the army commit a terrorist attack on Bourbon Street. And y'all don't think that somebody flew that helicopter into that plane on purpose?
I'm just telling you, when I start seeing people of different races not going at each other and starting using their common sense that Donald Trump so eloquently used, this is when change starts happening. When people start not caring what religion you are, when people when they stop caring about what your stance is on deportation, and you go like, listen, it just ain't right. There is more going on in the military than they're telling us. And it's been like that since day one.
Stacey said they're never going to unify. You talking about people having on the same page? She says it's never going to happen too, because they got a lot of soldier boys out there, a lot of Nellies,
but you have individual self. Stop taking the easy route out. The easy route is it's never going to happen. That is the easiest route to ever go. It's never going to happen. It's never going to happen until people start taking part and having these conversations. We need to hire the A-team. Boy, if the A-team was around, where's Mr. T when you want? Where's that white man? What was the white man's name?
Hannibal. Murdoch, Hannibal, Face.
We need Hannibal. Oh, who is the girl from Scandal? We need the A team and the
Olivia
girl.
Pope.
We need A team and Olivia Pope. We need them to team up. And we needed Jason Bourne. We also need Jason Bourne.
You always
Jason
need
Bourne,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
we always need Jason Bourne. We need him. We need it 100% correct. Mike Unity starts connecting your city reps, council person, state rep, senator, congressman as to your outrage over how President Trump has handled this continuing to flood their offices. You are absolutely right. And there's an app I got to get to y'all. There's an app that you can find out what's going on in your city and state and how they're using your money. The A-Team and Ghostbusters. Yeah, why not Ghostbusters? Get Ghostbusters on here too, y'all. Get Ghostbusters on here. The easy route is to give them some money and they will shut up. Give who some money?
Oh, the people that, yeah, you give them a stimulus check. Give him a stimmy. Oh, yeah, he good again. Give him a little 1,500, 1,200.
Ain't no stimmy checks coming because they're trying to find billions of dollars in cuts.
They cutting jobs. They cutting this, cutting departments, saving his money.
It's a shame to try and band together after they get him in. Yeah, you got to let that go. You got to let that go. Because at the end of the day, you got to worry about what is in the best interest of you. We're no better than them if people are starting to make changes and all we want to do is say FAFO. Yeah, I have a passport, but ain't nobody gonna be able to. I can't maneuver having parents and stuff like that to get on out of here.
But that's why I say get a passport for everybody just in case.
Yeah, but we gotta have a place to go.
You'll figure it out if it gets that bad.
God's plan to bring the people together. Renew passport. My passport is still good. And your real ID. This motherfucker is plotting genocide. And listen, when the protests and the protests go left, I'm not. If somebody goes to Washington, I'm not going to remind them that they voted for Trump. Why? Like we're acting like a bunch of kids reminding people of what mistake they made. Okay. They're making it even harder to get passports. Yeah, let me tell you something. Where I work at the UPS mail store, we do passport pictures. Oh, have we been doing some passport pictures?
A lot they coming in.
Have we been doing some passport pictures? And I'll tell you another thing that is being shipped throughout this country. Dry food is being shipped a lot throughout this country. A lot. Now, I get the description of what we're shipping. I say, get a brief description. Dry food. Huh? Dog food? No, dry food. What? I'm like, okay, passport pictures. Coming in, taking passport pictures. I'll tell you another crazy one. There's a restaurant that I'm not going to say where it's at, but I go by it, that the workers haven't been there. And this is in my little white area because of ISIS. Because ISIS done turned up in Newark and Camden. ISIS ain't come out to the suburbs yet. From what I know, out here. But the poor workers who ain't never bother nobody. All they do is sit in that place and people go in there and get their food. And I'm not going to say what type of food because that'll give it away. And it's not what y'all think. Let me go check our expiration dates on our passport. I keep my passport, my birth certificate. Well, that's something I do simply because I know I'll lose it. But I always keep them things right in each other. The birth certificate is inside. That's how I found out my middle name on birth certificate is spelled different than what I've been spelling it my entire life. Hey, that's another story.
What in the world?
That's a whole nother story.
Jones barbecue and foot massage. Jones barbecue and foot massage. Better come.
I've been spelling the SHAWN my entire life. It's SEAN on that damn birth. I said, what the? I got the boring spelling of it.
You've been spelling your name Sean wrong for all these years?
That's how I was told to spell it. And the middle name is SE. And I always thought SEAN is the boringest way to spell Sean. I said, that is so boring.
Oh my goodness.
Boring way. This is a true story.
This Negro has been spelling his name wrong, and he's 50 years old now. All his whole life. Now you might as well leave it that way at this point.
No, I found that a while ago, but I was in my 40s when I was like, wait a second, what? I had to confront my mom like I found a new sibling. Hey, what?
Tell me now.
What? Y'all want to explain what the?
You got two Sean's out here. I'm the SH. He's the SE. Like,
Craig said, LaShawn, actually, all House seats are up in 2026. The Dems can get their shit together. We can take the House back and make him a lame duck the last 2 years and start repairing the damage. Absolutely. This midterm election is bigger than the actual election at this point. Sean, yes, exactly, Nick. I know how you watching me, Nick. I know how you're watching me. You're watching me laying in that bed, Nick, aren't you? I know how you're watching me.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes, Craig.
No, Nick, the running joke, y'all. Nick sent me, once again, it wasn't an inappropriate picture. She said, this is how I'm watching you. And she showed the picture of the big screen. It's a big screen that she's watching. I was on YouTube, but you could tell that she's laying in her bed. That's why the running joke is, I know how you're watching me now, girl. I know how you're watching.
Michael Sean.
No, don't it look horrible, Queen. Don't it look hard? Take that off. Take that off. Take it off. Take it off.
Oh God. She a sniper.
47 messing with Canada and Mexico, burning a candle on both hands on side to side. Yeah, man.
All right. They getting ready to flip the house. Okay, people are getting riled up for 2020. So we come. Oh yeah, we're gonna get out for the general elections. We coming out. That's what it sounds like, Mike. In 2026.
The midterm elections are everything. I promise you, it's on Mike Fox's Instagram. I will get it. I like spelling SHAUN. Kinda. I mean, I know that's cool. I just like the W for some reason. The W gives it some life. I like the way I like writing the W, SHAWN. Listen, back in the day, moms did what they wanted. My mom spelled my name one way on my birth certificate and went to school spelling my name Ashley. Whole time it's at. Oh wow. Oh, okay.
Oh, you got the E in. I don't know if I like the EL. I like the L-E-Y. I don't know if I like the E-L.
I like spelling ASHLEY. I like LEY.
I like LEY. But look, it ain't our name, but hey.
They were LEY. Ashley. Now I got something in common with Diddy. Yeah, I got to change names. That's all I got in common. I hate Ashley. It's ghetto. Ashley is ghetto? Ashley is ghetto? I don't know. Everybody, Ashley.
You want people to vote on Ashley or Ashley ELY?
What y'all think, y'all? I mean, let's get ready for the midterm elections and voting. How do you think Ashley should actually?
Is it LEY or is it ELY?
I like LEY. She said ELY is good. Listen, man. Sometimes you gotta practice.
So wait, so what happened if they vote one way? She got to change it officially? Like,
no, she could do Trump and not give a damn. Like, I'm going with it. She could just do Trump.
Here go Queen Boy to add another third. I don't know if that was an option.
Oh,
but that is another way. That's too many letters, though.
That's too many. The English language sucks. A name should not have the ability to be spelt that many different ways. That's why English is the most difficult language to learn. My sister's Ashley. So is that your vote? Because your sister. Sorry about that, Ash. All right, I like Ash. Yeah, I like that.
No, she like LEY. I think we gotta go with that. Y'all stupid.
No, I think I like that. I think you should stay with that.
Let's stick with LEY. We on the same page.
Ash said she was married, right? Isn't Ash married? Isn't she married?
This is Ash that was married. She's 37.
What's your husband think? Ask your husband. He the leader of the household. He'll decide.
Oh, is he the leader? Look at you. You want to play?
You want to get your husband tell you what your name gonna be spelled. I heard ICE is going after Native. Yes, they got something in the Constitution that they're trying to fight. Listen, man, that ICE thing is nothing but a straight, blatant racist purge of this country that's so disgusting. I hope. You know what I wish, and I know this is not something. This is not something that would ever happen. That's something that can't happen. But you know what I would wish in a world. If I don't care. Asher King. Oh, she's not. Ash is not married. There was somebody else who's married that came on yesterday.
I don't remember yesterday now.
Well, when you find yourself a man, Ash, ask him which name he likes. Y'all play telephone terribly. Y'all don't recall nothing. Right?
I bet you 37. I remember that. I remember you said you was 37.
I bet you look crazy young. I bet you look crazy young. Come on, let's go. Let's go. What else you want? I recall you look young. Come on.
And look, and Queen Mo brought up a fourth way to spell Ashley.
Oh, just straight Lee. She dropped everything. She went Ash Lee. So when you teach a kid Ash Lee.
All right, she moved on. She laughed at you.
All right, Ash. No, my in a great world, you know what I would love? I would love if all Mexicans were able to band together and say, "Oh, y'all want us to leave?" And they all left. So we could see how the economy would crash. Our economy would crash if they all just said, "We're out."
Deuces.
First of all, Texas is a wrap. If they were like, how many? I don't even know how many Mexicans total were here. Like legal U.S. citizens that were born in America. If they all said, "You know what? You don't want us here," we all out. Upside down. We'd be begging for them. I'm the only first generation Hispanic that both my first name and middle name can't be pronounced in Spanish. James Earl. Damn.
You can't say that in Spanish, Mike?
No, you're just going to say James Earl. Don't say it with an accent.
Okay.
You can't say it with an accent. What about the Mexicans that work at Trump's business? All of them. Like if they all just said, "You know what?
We out.
We out.
Get somebody else to clean this. Get somebody else to do this."
Like people forget in Texas, people always think that all Mexicans are doing in Texas is working in the fields. They own cities.
Is he sending them back too? Oh, no.
They own cities of nothing but businesses that they own. They own everything from stores that sell clothing. I'm talking about lines and franchises and they got Texas would shut down. And I know it's impossible because you'd have to get people to uproot, and they've been here for 60, 70 years. Their generations have gone, even maybe longer than that. I mean, they were here first anyway, but that would be hilarious. All right, let me get to Stupid Dummy of the Week. I don't think this one, man, this was, Jay, you weren't here when I said this. My algorithms on TikTok have been messed up. It's big here in Dallas. They own auto dealerships. Stacey D, tell them Dallas can't survive if the Mexicans leave. I would love for everybody just to get up and go. All right. But
your algorithms is jacked
my
up.
algorithms was messed up. So what I did, I didn't have my Jaguar right. I didn't have my Diddy stories. I didn't have my Luigi stories. I didn't have Jay-Z stories. I didn't have the one girl. What was her name? I forgot. That would come up on my algorithms, my For You. So I went in and started getting them and putting it back in my algorithms myself. I had to go to Jaguar, start engaging, go to Diddy stories, start engaging, and do all that other stuff. Had to go and get all the other Linguini stories and start engaging with it. Then at the end of the day, I just put messy shit in the search bar. I put messy shit, right? I was just being funny with myself, right? I just put messy shit.
Messy shit.
And my algorithms all straightened up.
Oh, it came back. You back. All your stuff that you like to feed, engage with, and look at is there. All your stories. He's back, yo.
Not everything, but a lot.
Jaguar
a lot came exhausting. Back. It's exhausting, and she just dropped another one. Woo, we ain't gonna do it for Friday, but
weren't we just talking about Stupid Dummy?
Yeah, when she's on that witness stand, because that's what's next. They gonna call on that witness stand. Oh boy. So while I was there, as everything started, I saw. No, I don't want to do. Do I have the ladies that did it? All right, so I thought I had the ladies. Did I have the ladies?
You got a clip? Is it live detected?
I got a clip. Y'all got to see. All right, this is the. Let me see. Let me see if this is the one. The evangelist's name is Jesse Plantis. Let me see if this is the one.
Jesus hasn't come is because people are not.
All right, so this is why he gives why Jesus hasn't come. This is why Jesus hasn't come. This is why Jesus hasn't come.
Hadn't come is because people are not giving the way God told them to give. You see what I'm saying? I mean, when you understand it, you can speed up the time. I was on television. He said, I heard you was a millionaire. I said, that's not right. That's not true. He said, yes, it is. I said, no, it's not. Multi. Now add that to it and you'll be all right. Oh, he couldn't handle that. He liked to have had a fit. And I said, you mess with me, I'll buy this station and I'll fire you. Yeah. Oh, he didn't like that, did he?
That is one of the biggest evangelists that is popping in New Orleans. And Comedy Central got a hold of it. And I wish I had the ladies. I wish I had the ladies who did it. But this is what
has got to be the most elaborate con I've ever seen.
Televangelist Jesse Duplantis is hoping to take the word of Jesus to new heights with help from a $54 million private jet. In a video posted to his website last week, he asked his followers for help funding the aircraft.
We're believing God for a brand new Falcon 7X so we can go anywhere in the world one stop.
This preacher needs a $54 million private jet? Meanwhile, I once did a Kickstarter for a bus pass. I only got $17 and a coupon from my grandmother, right? Thanks for nothing, Popo. And if you think you hate this guy now, just wait till you hear his sales pitch.
Now, some people believe that preachers shouldn't have jets. I really believe that preachers ought to have and go on every available voice, every available outlet to get this gospel preached to the world. I really believe that if Jesus was physically on the earth today, he wouldn't be riding a donkey. Think about that for a minute.
Yeah, I thought about it for an hour, and it still doesn't make any sense. And it wasted an hour, all right? The donkey was the symbol of Jesus' humility. It was the Toyota Camry of its time, right? And even if Jesus wouldn't be riding a donkey, do you have to jump straight to private jet? The gap between donkey and private jet is all of transportation, okay? I bet Jesus would be fine taking an Uber, or at least an Uber XL, just so he has space to stretch his arms out, you know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, you know. And you want to know the craziest thing about Deacon Dollar Sign saying he needs his followers to buy him a new private jet? He already has a trinity of private planes.
I've owned 3 different jets in my life, and used them and just burning them up for the Lord Jesus Christ. This is the very first plane that I purchased for the Lord back in December 1994. Then the second one I purchased was in January 2004. The one I'm flying right now, and it's been with me 12 years. Now people say, my Lord, can't you go with this one? Yes, but I can't go at one stop.
Okay, wait, so you think the message of God is really important, but only with no layovers? I need to save these people from hell, as long as I don't have to stop over in Cleveland. Please, God, no. And Trevor, this is not just one guy, okay? It turns out there's a whole offshoot of American Christianity called the prosperity gospel.
Duplantis is among a group of televangelists who preach that their wealth is God's will.
This preys upon the poorest people that want and need money badly, where they're told if they give money, God's going to bless them 100-fold.
Duplantis lives in a 35,000 square foot mansion, tax-free.
Damn.
Yo, this is the greatest scam ever, okay? Jesus is a better tax haven than the Cayman Islands. I'm gonna try that. Yeah, next time the IRS comes knocking, I'm gonna tell them I'm not paying because I make jokes for Jesus, okay? Mazel tov.
This is a real dude. This is a real dude. It's nothing but a lying, greedy, charlatan, false prophet for sure.
Because I should know.
But this is my thing.
Oh, Creflo actual money too.
Yeah, Creflo. That's why I said it when I did it on the Kansas City station today. I said, what in the Creflo dollar is going on? Because Creflo actually wanted his congregation to chip in to buy him a private jet. And I hate he purchased it for the Lord, he said. Yes. The problem, and this is where there's going to be a constant thing of looking at yourself. In Texas, asking $4 million for a new church rebuild. Yes.
Ain't that the Shani O'Neal dude?
The one they're getting divorced now. It didn't work out. It didn't work out. Amen.
But ain't they supposed to ask for money for stuff like that? To build the church, to fix the church fund? Like, ain't that normal to a certain degree? I guess you don't know.
They're in a church. Like, if you ever seen in mega churches, they're arenas. They're arenas. When I performed at a certain church, when I performed at, I can say at Friendship West, Stacy Dino, when I performed there, it's bigger than the Apollo. It holds more people than the Apollo.
Damn. Butts and seats, get them tithes.
Get them tithes. Don't forget, next Friday, we're getting the tithes for the church. Anyone who can get it next Friday, save your coffee money. I have to then, but this is what I reflect. You have to reflect on who are the people Who are the people who are actually the ones that have been bamboozled, who are so gullible that says this is okay? He needs the private jet.
Well, don't say gullible, because they really believe that this person is giving them the message from the Lord, and they have to make sure that he's good because he's there. Like there, you can say that. No, you can't say gullible. Gullible, can you?
I can say stupid.
She mine.
She's stupid. Reverend Ike started it all with his Rolls Royce in the 70s. Stupid. You want to use gullible? Stupid. Yeah, small arenas. Y'all want to believe TD Jakes needs to be that filthy rich? Y'all think he's not? Y'all think he's doing this to help you? Like, at certain point, we got to look in the mirror on the shit that we believe in. You just want to be part of an in-popping church. Some of y'all. How much New Birth takes in?
Do they have to report? They have to report their.
They don't pay taxes.
So they don't have to report it. Documentation. You do not read the Bible for yourself, right? But I think does the Bible say you have to take care of your pastor? Like, I don't know. I should know. Like,
don't say nothing about taking care of your pastor. It don't say
it may be something that they.
It don't say nothing about priests. It don't say nothing about these people.
I don't know.
But you, at some point, you got to look at yourself. And once again, we are not here to bash churches, because they are remarkable, amazing churches in this country. I repeat, I have been to them of every version, Protestant, Baptist, amazing. But sometimes we got to look at ourselves and be like, what are you actually believing in? What are you paying for? I'll say this till I'm blue in the face. They are VIP sections in churches in Dallas. I repeat, there are VIP sections in churches in Dallas. I repeat, there are VIP places, sections that the Dallas Cowboys would literally praise God in. The Dallas Cowboys had a section for them.
So they must be paying more money. The time they must be giving more. Well, I guess that's like with anything. You got airplane, you pay a little more, you first class. You go to this arena, this concert, you up in the front row. You pay a little more. It's separation. You got a fast pass at Disney World, right? Ain't that what you had?
Yeah,
you
paid for it. Yeah,
you paid for it. So you pay a little extra, you get a little special
treatment. To get closer to God. You're saying you're getting closer. Why do we have to take care of the pastor? He needs a damn job too. Listen,
that's his job, and I think that's the whole thing. That's his job, so he has to have a living. So that's where he gets the money from, right? That's ain't how it works. The pastor gets a salary.
Did the apostles get a minimum wage? Did I miss something? Was they on payroll? Claims he wasn't taking people's money to fund his life. He has a business degree and made good investments. Yeah, I got you. But once again, we got to look at ourselves. And now you see why those Southern evangelist preachers have love Trump so much. It's all about the money, not the church, not God's people, period. They wonder why people look negatively at churches. This is one reason. But this is my thing, y'all. This is my thing. This is my thing of taking responsibility. Taking responsibility. If somebody does something in your face, and you give up the money, whose fault is it? VIP sections in all churches. I was a guard for the pastor's kids. Whose fault is it?
So she was watching the pastor. So you got paid extra money? Did you get paid extra for making sure the pastor kids are safe?
I'm here in Dallas, and TD Jakes had one. Friendship West has one celebrity, and religions don't mix. Says, you know what? And I liked going to Friendship West. It was an event. But once again, y'all don't get no dollars out Michael Sean's pockets. Church and Disney World should not be working on the same business plan. My pastor's cousin works full time, and the pastors the church, and it's a lot. It's more than just work on. So absolutely.
So they got to get paid, right?
And tithes are time, talent, and treasure. Yeah, we forget all about that. We leave that on here. We forget that tithes is that the same way we forget who really benefits from DEIs. Because you ask any normal person, they'll say tithing is what? Giving up that bread.
Mm-hmm.
Giving up the bread. And Rashida's absolutely right.
So it's more than that. I didn't even realize that.
But taking responsibility, and y'all follow me on this. I'm gonna take y'all on a ride, then we'll get to some fun stuff. I'm sure Jay God's house does not have a hierarchy. Even my pastor's wife doesn't sit on the pulpit. She sits right with everybody else. I'm sure you didn't mean to say abuse. No, my service volunteer.
Okay. Yes, Rashida. My church has her.
So so the moral of the story is,
okay,
at a certain point, we can't keep pointing the finger at somebody doing something to us that we see. It's not in the dark. It's not. Now, is it nice propaganda? Is it painted in a good picture? Is everybody, they make you feel like you're part of something popping? Why? Because like I said, we're all a bunch of followers. When something is popping, we want to be a part of it. When an ugly ass Cybertruck comes out, even though it's ugly as hell, we know it's ugly as hell. People are buying them up and spending the millions to actually have them because it's popping. You want to be part of something popping. So it's your responsibility. You have to take your responsibility in what you did to support this nonsense that goes on in these churches. Once again, it's your responsibility. What did you do? So you'll probably say, when you see me play this quote, you're going to be like, well, what does that have to do with that? So I'm just going to play this.
Say this with the utmost disrespect. If I was good to you in some way and you took advantage of it, all you managed to do is fuck yourself out of somebody who is solid and would have been there for you no matter what.
Okay.
So I say this disrespectfully, enjoy that loss.
So, what's the first thing you think? I'm going to play it again. Tell me what's the first thing y'all think when y'all actually hear that.
All right, let me hear it again.
What's the first thing you think, Jay? When you hear it? Oh, my bad. No. This guy right here. What's the first thing?
Say this with the utmost disrespect. If I was good to you in some way and you took advantage of it, all you managed to do is fuck yourself out of somebody who is solid and would have been there for you no matter what. So I say this disrespectfully, enjoy that loss.
Some people could think about a person that was like, yo, yep, I know exactly. And others could think, real talk, don't cross me. It's on you. It's your loss. I'm keeping it pushing. Ash said, mic drop. Lisa said, facts on facts on facts on facts.
Facts on facts on facts on facts on facts. No lies detected.
No lies at all from Miss Clark. LaShawn also said, no lies, disrespectfully.
No lies, disrespectfully.
Let them know.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to y'all. Keep
say, yep.
And keep playing them. Keep playing them. Keep bringing them comments. I'm gonna play it again.
Say this with the utmost disrespect. If I was good to you in some way and you took advantage of it, all you managed to do is fuck yourself out of somebody who is solid and would have been there for you no matter what. So I say this disrespectfully, enjoy that loss.
Hey, look,
what other comments? What other comments?
Rashida even getting in. She said, no lies there. So it seems like it's a full consensus. I don't think anyone disagrees.
And we can all agree people are thinking about.
I even said, faux show.
We're thinking about the person who did that to you, right? Or the person that did that to somebody else, right? That's what you're thinking. Yo, once you cross me, you lose me.
You lose me.
So everybody, we're thinking about that person, right?
Afro Queen facts.
And I'm gonna tell you what I think about. And I'm not saying I'm better than you. This is where I'm at right now. That reminds me of the saying, "Have the day you deserve."
Have the day you deserve.
Oh, let me write that shit down. Wait,
you like that? That was have the day you deserve. That's a nice way of cussing somebody out and like saying something slick without saying like profanity and getting rah-rah. Well, have the day you deserve.
But that could be a good one too. If a person deserves a great day, you say, "Hey, have the day you deserve." They can say, but
no, that's slick. That's slick talk right there. Stop that. Ash, what you just said, that's slick talk.
But if somebody is a good person, you're like, yo, you have the day you deserve. Like Miss Parker. If I tell Miss Parker, yo, you have the day you deserve, she's gonna take that as a compliment.
Yeah, I guess it depends on what context, what energy y'all on.
Probably have the day you deserve. If you in an argument and you hang up the phone after that,
have the day you deserve. You won. Because you ain't said nothing mean. You ain't said, like, but yeah. It's a nice slick way of having a slick. Yeah, Ash got a slick mouth. Okay, I see what we doing. And she said exactly. I just cussed your ass out, and you ain't even realize. I can read it both ways.
Yeah, I can read it both ways. They
I
deserve.
like that, Ash.
Well, my point in playing this of taking responsibility
With the utmost disrespect. If I was good to you in some way and you took advantage of it, all you managed to do is fuck yourself out.
So when I see that, I ain't gonna lie. I think it's the opposite. Not how somebody did that to me. I think of how I did that to other people.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Never once did I go that opposite. Never once.
I think about check yourself for you. Everybody on here at some point in their life did that to somebody else. But we take it, we run with it, and we think about the person. Oh, yeah. You fucked yourself out of it.
Because usually you put yourself in that situation of how you've been done wrong. You don't immediately think how you've done someone else wrong if you have, allegedly.
Ain't nobody on here not done somebody else wrong.
Who?
You. Ain't nobody on here watching hasn't done somebody wrong.
Asha ain't did nobody wrong.
Ain't nobody on here.
I can't see Miss Clark. Miss Parker. I don't know, Mike.
You asking for perfection from a human species that ain't never had perfection.
I guess it depends on what you mean by does something wrong.
I done this. I think about this.
Say this with the utmost disrespect. If I was good to you in some way and you took advantage of it,
I did.
All you managed to do is fuck yourself out of somebody who is solid and would have been there for you no matter what.
Yup. That's what I did.
You think Jeanette took advantage of somebody?
Everybody on here has. You may not have taken advantage of people the way you think, the way like by money or whatever, but you took for granted somebody that was good to you.
Afro Queen said, I honestly have never, Michael.
Well, let's give her a round of applause then. Let's give her a round of applause. Because if you ain't, God bless. You can't debate your life.
Stacey D said facts. We all fucked up.
We all done.
We did something to somebody. Oh, Jeanette said I'm guilty as charged. She's been honest.
Jeanette. Jeanette. We got a breakthrough. You're right,
Friday.
Mike. We aren't always self-aware. It could have been minimal, but it was still wrong to the person wrong. Absolutely, and mine was minimal. Now, y'all speak for yourselves. That's good.
So
mine was
ever cheated or ever lied and hurt someone. Yeah, I guess there's a lot under those umbrellas.
Cheated, talked to him disrespectfully. They ain't deserve it.
And you knew they ain't deserve it. You knew you were just fishing.
You just felt like it.
You just start that argument for no damn reason.
For no reason. Somebody showed you loyalty and somebody's with you, but you found somebody who was more loyal, but look better, but was in a better situation. If you take advantage of me, you lost me. I'm done. I've never done it to anyone else. Okay.
Lisa said everybody lied.
To some people that didn't deserve to be lied to.
Everybody lied on Lisa. Everybody
lied. Who hasn't lied on this show? Are we gonna really realize who has lied?
It just sounds so. It sounds different. They say, "Wow, y'all, everybody lying. Y'all knew y'all was lying." Interesting.
Correct, LC.
Oh, they rocking with Lisa. They say, "Yeah." Well, we know Nikki lied. Nikki said, "I'm sure I had." We know, and that ain't never. When I was sitting there thinking of the supporters of why, I never thought, "Well, Nikki like chocolate." I think you ain't never came across my mind to do it that way. Oh God, that is so true. Never once. Yeah, but Nikki, we know Nikki. We know that she loyal. She ain't lying. She ain't deceiving. That's too funny. All right, let me get back.
Right, Mike. Even if it was a white, whatever it is, there's somebody. Loyalty is in my middle name.
Until Stacey Mitchell, she just don't ever cross me. We Gucci, but as soon as you cross me, it's a wrap. Now you the ops, you the other end of everything forever. In her Cardi B voice.
Lying on even as the spare hurt. Mike been lying about his middle name to us all these years. Facts on facts.
She brought it back. Mike, they know.
That's your answer, right? Okay. You ain't have to do that to me. Do that to me. You ain't have to do that to me.
No slam, queen.
You ain't to do. It's not perfection, it's intention. We got to get some church music, y'all. We got to get some church music and bring it. It's not intention. It's not perfection, it's intention. I've never intentionally done something wrong to a person. It's not in my nature. Before I do something wrong to you, I'll leave you. Oh, so you did it by mistake. My bad.
Yeah, that's why I said intentional. Come on, that's a little
My
out.
bad.
You got that wasn't my intentions. I know what happened. I know the outcome of what I did.
That's your tax loophole.
That wasn't my. Here, Chris Parker. Yeah, nice to say. No.
Queen boy, listen. I just until I have learned also that intention doesn't matter. We only know and understand our own intentions. Oh man, bars are being dropped. They just dropped.
I think that was a Jill Scott. What she just did to us?
I have learned also that intentions don't matter. We only know and understand our own intentions. Well, not really Jill Scott, because I get that. We only know and understand our own intentions. That wasn't my intention. Yeah, that's the favorite line. That wasn't my intention.
I didn't intend for that to go that way.
If you took that the way you took, that wasn't my intention.
I apologize for how you took it. You ain't apologize for what you said, Negro.
Yeah, apologize for what you said, not for how I took it.
For you taking it that way, because that ain't what I intended.
Or they hit you with if you misinterpreted what I said. Now, once again, you saying they misinterpreted. Now, if you misinterpreted what I said, what I meant by what I said and how you took it.
Let me clarify this.
Yeah, let's clarify the fact of your misinterpretation. Let's bring that misinterpretation to you.
Good morning, Miss Jenkins.
Hey, Miss Jenkins. Okay. All right, Monique. Before I forget. All right, so we're off to that. The moral of that rant. The moral of that was that until we take accountability for us, you can't change what other people do.
True. Very true.
You can only change what you do. Y'all hilarious. Don't twist up my words. That's what we do here. You already know that's what we do here. That's what you do. That's what you do to us. That's what you do to us. Once you put that comment up,
we're going to
listen to it.
I'm telling you what this is how my interpretation of what you just said was.
Look, LaShawn look, this is LaShawn complimenting herself. I learned to stop expecting me from others. What? If you don't get off your own, dude.
I learned to stop expecting me. Oh yeah, I can't put how I am, my morals and compass. I can't put on you because everyone don't have these same morals.
Everybody don't do how I do it.
Everybody got a bunch of little friends. Yeah, you don't have to manage your little friends.
This is what that is. I learned to stop expecting me from others. That was a lies.
You're too funny.
She flexed.
Oh, you was about to say something about Mo.
Oh, good morning, Miss Jenkins. All right, so Mo, that's my point. You determine your intention. So if you intend to do somebody wrong, that's what you're going to do. But if that's not your intention, you won't do that. Think before you act. Okay. Facts on facts. That's facts though. LaShawn is right. All right, let's just get to some. Remember we talked about the situation that happened in the basketball game where they had beef and they left the basketball game and they shot the lady at the.
Oh, did you see the story? Me and lady he was talking about?
No, y'all hilarious. Don't twist my word. So no, I just thought about it. This is not that deep. This is not that deep. And I told Monique Jenkins that I was gonna talk about this today. So her son, she has an amazing son named Evan. For those who don't know Monique Jenkins is DJ Cam's sister.
Cam.
They grew up I grew up down the street from them. Like literally when I was a kid, down the street from them. So Mo and Cam. And I met Cam playing basketball. I wasn't allowed to play basketball with them. I brought the radio. I would bring my radio. I would have tapes and I would play the music that I recorded from New York and I would play it. because I was the youngest. Hit the damn like button. Hit the like button and subscribe.
Show some love.
So this is just a funny story to me. So
Mhm.
Evan is an excellent basketball player, right? So he
Okay.
plays basketball. He has games on Thursdays. He
He
just
wanna
had to
do
stretch a
karate
game.
too? What do he do? I'm gonna go ahead.
He's like a champion karate.
Okay.
Like he's the karate kid. He's the hip hop karate kid. Like,
Yeah.
dude,
I saw videos. Go ahead. All right.
he's like on some next level, like grab your pinky and twist it up and make you eat it. Like pause. Like just a whole bunch of crazy stuff. Like dislocate your wrist for no reason. Like how'd you do that, young man? So I just know Monique as Evan's mom. Yeah, that's a great thing to be known for. But I know Monique for years. Well, she was there from the beginning of comedy. I talked to Monique the day before I had my first ever comedy show at New York Comedy Club, and the guy whose night it was named Seymour. I talked to her about I don't know how I can do 5 minutes. That's how long I've known her.
Damn. Beginning. All right. So
On
there's
the
a lot of
phone, on the house phone, not the cell phone.
Yeah, the
on
landline,
the house,
the
on the
landline.
landline. All right. So when I go there, and I told you I was gonna tell the story. When I went there last week. She said, he really appreciates when all the guys from the fam, all the brothers and everybody who's friends with Cam show up to the basketball. He appreciates that. So she reminded me last Thursday. She sent me a text. Don't forget you said to remind you, because you know how I am. If you don't remind me, it's shit.
Pretty good chance you're gonna forget. Yep.
Well, y'all already know. So remind me, and unless it has to do with sex, then I'll remember. But I'll probably put that in my notes in my phone.
Reminder.
So, I went last week and it was great. I love watching them play, and it was interesting. Like I like it. So the parents are all there, and there are a lot of mothers. Their fathers there too. There are a lot of mothers, and they got like the mothers group and everything like that. And you could tell the mothers are rooting for their kid, and they know all the names, Jordan, Evan, and everything like that. So I went last week. So this week, yesterday, I forgot I was at work. Well, her son left me a voicemail asking him. Now, mind you, he's a young man. He's not going to show any type of, like, when you get there, like, yo, I'm so glad you came. Because he's a young man just like I was.
Emotions.
You're going to be like, hey, what's up? Like,
Yo,
what up, good game.
Oh, good to see you. Oh, yeah.
And you give him a pound, And then she had told me that he really appreciated me coming, even though you might not have noticed it. I said, I get it. I was a boy. I know. I appreciated my dad showing up at baseball games. I ain't go like give him a huge hug and be like, hey, Dad,
Glad you came through.
So I went the first game. They won. He played well. He's the point guard. He runs the show, the whole thing. I'm not saying it just because she's on. He runs the show. When they say subs, the coach says subs, everybody except Evan. So they changed the starting four, and he stays when the game is close. When they're blowing him out, he sat down yesterday. So when I got in there was a sideline, and Monique was sitting down. I haven't been official enough to bring my own chair. I forgot to bring my chair, right? And then she's like, I can't take this. I got to tell you. I said, what? I got to tell you. I can't. She's like, because I saw her talking to the other moms. And I was like, what? She was like, you see that little boy over there? I think he's Puerto Rican, right? See that little boy over there? I don't know. He could be Puerto Rican or white. I don't know. That little boy. I was like, yeah, what happened? He got into it with somebody, a black kid on the team, on Evan's team. And he said it was during the game. She said, during the game. And she said, yeah, he said, bitch ass black monkey.
Oh. Montez. Yeah. Wow.
So people had to be brought together over this. So my thing when I heard that, I was like, well, and this is what I said to her. I said, yeah, I said, this is where I'm at in life. I gotta understand how these kids talk to each other when parents ain't around. So do they take it there? Like, is this something that gets taken there on a regular? This is just me investigating, right? This is me. But I didn't know this happened during a game. So this was public knowledge. This was public. This was during a game. He came out his face with the bitch ass black monkey. Now, a lot of people were surprised that the young man who he said it to ain't taking the violence, because they believe this kid can take it to violence. But what I felt good about is that the parents were brought together, because obviously these are all kids that look like us in a league, and you watch all the kids doing activities, and it makes your heart warm to see that all these parents are going out their way to make sure their kids are doing something productive and are organized. Shout to the officials, shout to the coaches who take time out. But somebody calls somebody a bitch ass black monkey.
I saw another clip similar, but keep going.
All right, so then they bring the parents together, and I guess they have the discussion. It's I guess they squash it. I guess they come together. Kids will be kids. I think these kids are like 11 or 12. So, but parents, being real, said, where did he learn that from?
Is that a learned behavior?
You just ain't freestyle that one. Like what? Like
okay.
Where you get the way? But I don't know. Maybe he got it from his phone. Maybe TikTok. Maybe Instagram. Whatever like that.
Or his household.
His household. Now I'm trying to defuse, even though it's not heated. We're not having a heated conversation. It's a casual conversation. But I've learned not to add fuel to the fire, so I don't react the way. Because I've reacted certain types of ways that I added fuel to the fire. So I didn't hit him with the what the fuck. I tried to be as calm, to be rational about what I'm about to say. And Mo was like, yeah. So now the ladies are sitting in the front, and they're right in front of Mo. They're all sitting in their chairs, and I'm standing up, and I'm seeing they all giving each other looks. They all whispering, they got little conversations, and I'm cracking up because I'm like, this is a lot. What did I get myself into? I'm just hearing this. I'm here to support the point guard. That's what I'm here to support. Yeah, I didn't want to add fuel to no. So then, and this story really has no ending because it's continuous. The mom of the young man, and I'm just whispering because it makes it more dramatic because ain't nobody gonna catch me in this house. The mom was there, and the mom claims that the mothers where she feels like the other mothers of the kids were giving her the side eye.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Now they did have the meeting, Jay. They did have the meeting. So should things be squashed after the meeting? If the kids are now getting along, should it be squashed after the meeting? Or
he got that off with no repercussions. It's going to always be beef until that's settled. It's going to always be, or y'all go all separate ways. The league is over and done. It's going to forever be beef there because it was no justice. It was no justice.
What do you think? Well, I'm listening. I'm really listening.
What I think listening. This is what I think should happen. There was a 16-year-old kid in the same boat playing basketball. So this is a 16-year-old kid. They called him the N-word. He knocked him out. Another white boy ran up on him. He knocked him out. One punch. Black kid. And they charged him. But you call somebody the N-word, you playing basketball. Don't you think it has to be some repercussions from that? He pushes out, you gonna call me the N-word? Hold that, sit down. Oh, you want to run up help him? You sit down. So I think until that happens, there's no real justice.
Well, this ain't gonna be a fun Friday.
No, it was a similar story. That's why I saw it. I was like, dang, I had each sentence to myself, like, man, he caught him. Was he wrong? Is he justified? You calling me the N-word? He reacted. Is he wrong? It just that it's all white boys and you the only black guy. It makes it look bad because they're gonna say, "Oh, why the black kid do that?" Nah, he disrespect calling me the N-word.
I don't feel like fighting.
Call me that. Bam, sit down.
I don't feel like fighting.
And the homeboy ran his friend ran up like he was gonna do something. You sit down, catch these hands. I don't know. That's what my brain goes to. No justice, no peace. I'll let Mo say thank you, Jay. It's going to always be that tension there for me because I know what you got off it. And now I can't do nothing. Now I can't have him. It's after the fact. Now it had to be in that moment, and it would have been justified. But now you do it as premeditated. You thought about it. You planned this. But yeah, it wouldn't sit well with me. I know that's probably not the right answer.
Ms. Clark says, so you think violence is the answer?
I think there's consequences to your actions is the answer. That's what I think. You can't go around just calling people names and monkeys and niggas and think that it's cool. No, it has to be. Wow. No, I'm sorry, Ms. Clark. It's always an opposing view. It's always an opposing view, Ms. Clark. I know I'm supposed to say do the right thing, turn the other cheek. Sticks and stones may break your bones, but words do hurt though, if we think about it. Good morning, Mr. Fry. He's wrong.
Yeah, he's wrong. Words. J Black, that's his goddaughter in this video. That Walgreens is actually on Broad and Omni. To drop his goddaughter off. That's his goddaughter. He used to drop her off at club dances in Philly.
Okay. But what's the message? If you would allow people to call you the N-word and monkeys and like I don't. So I guess you're the parent that you would tell your kids don't get in fight in school. Whereas I'm the parent that said, no, I need you to protect yourself. I got whatever consequences coming. I'm gonna be more mad at you if you allow some people to put their hands on you. Fight. I know you're not supposed to fight. I don't give a damn. No, put hands back. Don't be that pushover. That one. No. I mean,
let's just say that this happened. I don't know if the young man is
consequences.
I don't know if the young man is Puerto Rican. I don't know if he's any type of Latino. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if he's white. I don't know. I didn't ask. I missed it. What happened?
Mike told a whole story about Mo. It's a long story.
It's a long story. But at the end of the day, there was a basketball game, and in the basketball tournament, the basketball league that he's in, one of the boys who I don't know what his race is called one of the other boys on the other team a bitch ass monkey. Not dancers.
And then I showed Mike a clip of it was a basketball game where they called this 16-year playing basketball in the high school, and they called this player, the N-word. This white team called him the N-word. And so the black boy defended himself, knocked the boy out, and then his friend ran up and he knocked him out, and they charged him with assault. I mean, it was just, just went right with Mike's story. I thought it was a perfect clip. It's a black boy right here. It's like, oh, you gonna call me the N-word? Hold that, sit down. Oh, you want to run up and help him? You sit down too.
But he's gonna catch the case because he pushed. Not only did he y'all gonna get mad at me, but he pushed the white boy first.
Ain't racial slurs a crime? Ain't that like terroristic?
Yeah, but I'm not saying, but he pushed the white boy first.
You called me the N-word, then you got up and came towards me. And you ran up on me. You ran up on me.
He initiated it. And
how? I didn't call you. Wait.
Look at the video. He initiated it. He initiated the physical confrontation.
Okay. Yeah, because it's consequences to your actions.
No, but they're playing basketball, and he initiated that.
You ain't gonna call me the N-word thinking get off.
No, I'm not. Listen, I'm not getting into the N-word. I'm saying you initiated the physical confrontation.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. So this is really not the same as what we were talking about, but I like the fact that you brought it up. I agree with Craig. Apologize and be suspended for a period of time.
Because Mo felt some type of way. They called.
I did not say Mo felt some type of way. I did not.
Did. By the fact that when I said what I said, and she said this back, it's going to always be tension. It's going to your kid called my kid a racial slur,
but it wasn't her kid because they don't want that problem with.
Well, you know what I mean.
That wasn't her.
It was
kid.
A YT kid calling someone.
I don't know if the person. Wait, I don't know if the person was white. You're not. You gotta be. We have to be factual on this story. I don't know.
All right, then they end up with allegedly. But that's where I'm at with it. So yeah, I'm sure it's going to always be tension, and so that's why they're going to keep side-eyeing the YT mom because her kid. They want to know: did he learn that in your house? Is that how you talk at home? Is that how you feel about black people?
We don't know.
Monkeys?
We don't.
That's who we are.
We don't know. I don't know the race. I don't know if the kid was white or not, John.
Yeah, he not white.
I don't know. I don't know what his race was. Like I said, he could have been Puerto Rican. He could have been. I don't know. I subscribe to Malcolm X theory. Love everyone, but your hands on me, and it's my duty to send you to your maker.
Well, see, I ain't trying to take
See,
live.
you just this is why. Oh,
You
wait,
want to take live? We not.
wait,
I'm
wait,
just saying, defend yourself, stand up, little
wait,
scuffle,
wait,
baby.
wait. It's getting too.
Jones barbecue and foot massage. Jones barbecue and foot massage. Better come down here, get some of this shit. You like to eat. America loves to eat.
I'm torn with how things are going. I feel like people do need to be punched in the mouth. They think shit is sweet. The N-word is not just a word. They know what they are doing when they throw that. But he physically started the confrontation. This is my thing.
What Sean said. S-E-A-N.
Stupid. I choked the dog shit out of this guy after he called me a N-word 3 times. I ran out of cheeks to turn. Well, yeah, but you didn't physically assault him. You didn't physically assault him first. Like, I get that.
It took 3 N-words. He's all right. Enough's enough. Come here.
Yeah. And I'm not violent at all. Loud. I got a nasty mouth, but I'm not violent usually. Had to add that usually? Okay.
Police use excessive force all this. So you called me the N-word. I'm excessive because I pushed you and punched you? I mean, hey.
Well, when did he call him the N-word? Was it before he pushed him?
They was on the play. I mean, I saw this.
I don't know, because we ain't got no audio, so I don't know what his N-word was said.
Oh, because you can't. I usually hear people screaming.
Yeah, he pushed him. Like, was that the N-word? Did he call him the N-word before he pushed him? Like,
probably. You know, you playing ball. You ain't gonna hear it. It's like on the field. You're not. People in the crowd ain't gonna hear it.
No, but I want to know: did he call him the N-word before he pushed him?
Well,
like, I just need to know.
TMZ did the story, so TMZ, you know, when TMZ do a story, it's official. So I just didn't want my young man to get charged with no battery. Hopefully, they drop them charges.
He's on probation.
He can't play basketball no more.
Yeah, he's on probation. Yeah, he's on probation.
Queen Bone said, "What?
Sticks and stones, they break my bones, but your words, they gonna make me hurt you." All right.
There are consequences for your actions, and I understand.
I'm not saying nobody's wrong, y'all.
I clearly understand. If you allow that, what is that? You stand for this, you stand for any fall for like you gonna allow people just to call you racial slurs and think they getting that off all the time? It's only gonna be more and more.
I have to keep this as very balanced. I do like the way they handled it, that they brought the parents together to have full dialogue about, because remember, these kids are 11. Like, so we got to be careful on how we don't miss out on a learning situation with 11-year-olds. Like, you can't, I understand the emotion, but you cannot miss the opportunity that a kid made a mistake for saying something.
So you're going to try to educate them, pull them all together. Hey, young man.
Especially, I don't think the kid is, I shouldn't say this, but I don't think the kid's white. So I think this was something where he was trying to say something to be as disrespectful as
they was trying to be hurtful. Yeah, you monkey.
Yeah, during a basketball game. Which
a
lot of these cats is being disrespectful. The subject is so traumatizing for me. I hate seeing violence, especially unnecessary violence, that enslaved mentality of how the enslaver disciplined us when we got out of hand.
Somebody call you racial slurs. How do you handle that, Miss Clark? So you just okay, I'm ignore it like it didn't happen. And don't that just edge on more people to be disrespectful to you? I don't know. That's a bit much to allow someone to be able to call you racial slurs and you do nothing and say nothing back. I just don't know. I don't know if that.
It was the third quarter of the game. Black Kid probably had enough after a whole game. Could be.
Yeah, you keep saying it. You keep telling us. Yeah.
They're going to make an example out of him for sure, which is the scary part. Especially because he laid them boys out. Yeah, they never like you never like
you man.
They never like to see that.
Boy did what?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Because in actuality,
you can't say
I know this lady hit the dude. This lady, before we play this clip, I know this lady hit the dude. I'm shocked he didn't get charged with something. Because literally, if she falls on her head, he's charged with something.
Yeah, if she dies,
he's charged with something.
They're gonna find him.
say words don't hurt anymore because cyberbullying has caused. When people say sticks and stones and all that, I've never believed that. Words have started wars.
That boy got hands at it. Well, this is a 16-year-old in the clip. Mike's story that he was talking about, 11-year-old. I don't know if Mike's 11-year-old got hands.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they're 11. I'm still, in an 11-year-old world, they probably got hands, but a 16-year-old, like if that 16-year-old came up to me, I'd tase him. Like that's a big 16-year-old.
He's a bigger kid.
Yeah, I'm tasing him.
No, you just not gonna call him out his name.
Yeah,
you're gonna be respectful.
But that's the dude that if he does something to your daughter, you tase him. You and then you stomp him.
Oh, which? Oh, it was him. Oh, that.
No, it was him. Oh, good. Shh, be quiet. Be quiet. Then you get the Timbo on him. He's drinking what he learns at home. That's what we're assuming. Or did he hear that on social media? Did he hear that? Did he hear people saying that? Has he ever heard any of these kids say that when the parents aren't around? When the parents, and because that's what I told her. I said, there's a lot of shit that I used to say at 11 years old that couldn't nobody convince my parents that I said. So I don't know. I'm not saying anybody's wrong. And I applaud the fact that they brought the parents together. And I think, now the one thing I agree 100% with Mo is you can't come to the game and then complain that people are side-eyeing you. Like that is part, and I think Mo put it perfectly. She's like, now she wants to play the victim. Yeah, if you're coming to the game, they're going to side. The fact of the matter is, in a public place, your son called another person a bitch ass monkey.
The monkey and all that, and you're guilty. You feel guilty because he heard you saying something slick at home.
And as a parent, when you come to the game, let's say my kid had done that, I'm still coming to the game, and I know what it is now.
I got a question for Miss Clark. Because she said use your intelligence. I wonder, are you that parent that would tell your kid you get a fight in school, you're in trouble at home, so then they scared to defend themselves at school? I wonder. Just curious.
That's the thing. I don't think they don't know what they are doing. They know exactly what they're doing. Are you talking about which group? The 11-year-olds that we're talking about, or the 16-year-olds?
Maybe the video.
Because at high school, you done got, by the time you get to high school, you done caught a little some parts of your personality have been instilled that this is you. So if they call them the N-word, exactly, Lady Q. You look at them and ask, "Are you okay?
You monkey ass nigga, are you okay?"
Nobody used the N-word. Why you gotta add?
Well, it was the N-word for this one. It was the monkey for yours. We just combining two stories. That's all.
Emotion is why the jails are crowded.
Not being able to hold your emotion. Now that's a good point because we. Like fuse go off, now you hemmed up. I get that part too, but I can't have my kid in school being disrespected and no, fight back. Don't let them call you. No, they put hands. No, defend yourself. They're gonna learn. I don't worry about the suspension. I'm gonna talk to your principal. We're gonna figure this out. But what's not gonna happen is what happened, and you just gonna be quiet. And now you got the bullying aspect. There's layers to that.
The day someone called my child a hard R is the day both me and the mister will need to go fund me for bail. See, I understand what y'all saying because I understand what y'all saying, but we live in a country that we ain't gonna be able to violently fight everybody. So there is gonna have to be some court systems, and I get it.
They feel like bowling pins.
Well, I mean, he is the biggest person on the court.
You get down.
He is the biggest.
Come on, you down. All right, I know Miss Clark don't like the
white boy was listening to too much trap music. Yeah, probably. Yeah, that boy got a career as a boxer. He gonna be rich. And I didn't want to spin it into. I don't want to spin it into that. Here's the problem: if he was comfortable enough to say it in public, it's being said around him. He heard it before. Craig, I can't argue that. Look at my ex. He called me all kinds of names, and I just learned to say thank you. Well, that's abuse. That's abuse, Miss Clark. That's
like, you have the day that you deserve. What was it? Something like that?
Yeah, you have the day you deserve. The law don't care about principles or principalities.
That's true.
And my non-responsive actions pissed him off even more. Got it. And that was abusive. Cyberbullying is real. Yeah, I don't know how That 16-year-old been in. No, I wasn't that parent.
Okay, so she wasn't. So you wanted your kid to stand up for themselves. Okay, well that's good.
Let's be clear. We didn't create this anger. Whites have pushed us too far for too long. When they go low, we need to meet them toe to toe. I get it. I get it. I get it. Yep. Yeah, this Fun Friday was a wrap. You in trouble if you don't handle your business. Yep, it's over. I understand sometimes you have to defend yourself, but it's just scary all around. I remember the girl in Delaware, they got into a fight in the bathroom at a school and she died because she hit her head. Yep.
I remember that. Yes, them girls got charged. There was a regular girl fighting in the bathroom. I remember that story. That was big. Yep. Yeah. Where we at? Jails are crowded.
Due to unequal justice, just like whites go into toilets with comments. God. I'm extra husky when it comes to my son. I think parents understand. Any parent who's part of their child's life, walk away. I taught my kids to walk away. It's better for them to say, there you run, then there you lay. Oh, it's better to say, then there you run, than there you lay. Yeah, that's always the scary part. This is Fighting Friday. Yeah, I didn't.
You turned into something else.
I didn't know.
You told a racial story. I back it up with a clip from a racial story.
It all went to shit. I wanted the show to be on.
She got big dash.
I wanted to have fun with that.
I saw another fight. You ever have a fight at a funeral, Mike? You ever see a fight at a funeral?
Not a fight at a funeral.
At a funeral.
I have, but
like crazy.
Where was this at?
I don't even know. I don't even know where this was at. But I just came across my timeline and I was just like, wow.
Yeah, your algorithms be on some other shit, huh, Jay Black?
I guess once you like a fight, you get a bunch of fights. You like a big booty bouncer, you get a bunch of big booty bouncers. Like whatever you like, Jaguar right, you get a bunch of Jaguar rights. So I'm in the fight phase right now. So everything is about a fight or some drama.
No, goodness gracious. Play the dance clip. Oh man, y'all. I played Joe's barbecue. Nothing happened. Don't blame me for this, Maze. Don't blame me for this. Mike, you got us wound up for the weekend. Half of us might be in jail by Tuesday over racial.
Let the YT say something slick. You got Trump over here blaming everything because it's DEI hires. Mike got Monique stories. Jay Black putting up clips of 16-year-olds.
Our hands to ourselves if you keep your racial slurs to yourself. Oh my God. All right. All right. People fighting church. I witnessed it firsthand in Southwest Philly. Not church fighting. Oh man. Not getting it popping in the church. My son has the green light to whip ass if someone gets at him. My special needs son will not become a victim. Let's go. I mean, I get it.
I hear you, Craig.
I get it. Sugar babies fight at baby daddy's funeral. Yeah. She smacked fire out her ass, and now he's my grandbaby godfather. Oh, what? Major, I'm going to Walmart waiting. Okay. She had 3 bullies, and it just happens the male one caught it that day. Who's?
I don't know. I missed something.
I don't know. It's the last day of January, birthday month. Bye-bye blues, but it's Aquarius season. All right. Well, I tried. We got 10 more minutes before I get out of here. Before we bounce. And Mike, you was Jay. Wait, and Mike, you was Jay. You posted them out of order.
Oh, I put the comments out of order. All right. Yeah. I don't know, but we trying to have a positive, fun Friday.
I was gonna have fun. Like it's too late in the show. I was gonna talk about men having to listen. This man broke down how men don't listen to women in a relationship, and what lies detected mislistening. Let me say what men miss when we're supposed to. This man came at us and said we don't listen to our significant others. I wanted to do this.
Miss the message that woman is trying to give to him, man. Like women do talk a lot. Let me, establish that. But as a man, when it's your woman, you should be able to differentiate, okay, when she's just rambling to ramble, or if she's really trying to say something that she wants for you to work on and that could improve the relationship. Most men just hear a woman complaining and it just turns into white noise after a while. Men who actually in touch with a woman from an emotional perspective and in touch with her from a communication perspective, they've drawn a baseline to where anything that veers outside of that baseline, they know, okay, my ears need to perk up. I need to pay a little bit more attention because she's trying to get a message across to me that's, imperative to us surviving. So as a man, like, you have to take the time to understand your women. I understand, we out there trying to get to the bag. I understand that we occupy with, protecting and providing and, all of these things that men have traditionally done. But oftentimes emotional intelligence is not prioritized enough. And that proves to be the downfall of most relationships.
I wasn't even paying attention. So
You wasn't paying attention. That's your whole problem.
Wait, I missed something. So he's talking to you. I comprehend. Wait, he was talking about comprehending? Hold on, LaShawn. What I miss? Wait a minute. Wait, point proven. See, hold on. See, that's not right. That's not right. I did should tuned out. I didn't go front. I didn't go front. As soon as he started talking, I said, what are you talking? He ain't talking about with me. I literally did tune out. And maybe I shouldn't have. I can acknowledge, maybe I shouldn't. Apparently, I missed something. I completely missed it.
No, put these comments on here. I just put them all on here.
You know what I saw?
Everybody.
I saw her saying, "Sir, he's talking to you." That's like, oh, what's going on?
No, keep these onslaught. I know there's a slew of comments. Lady Q kicking the door and tell them.
No, I go watch it. I go watch them on. You ain't got to play it again for people. Not that you tuned. No, I did. I can admit it. I missed something. I did.
I had a whole angle to this.
No, keep going with your angle. Don't worry about me. Step up point proven.
Oh my God,
yo, just
this didn't real time.
That's your answer, right? Okay.
I can't.
No, if it's something that's not interested initially, you got a certain amount of seconds to get me. You do. I ain't gonna lie. Now I want to know what I missed because it probably ain't that deep. And y'all just, because y'all like the clown. They like to laugh. Ha, 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 ha. Everybody like to get on.
Like with Jay Blake real quick.
Women's song. You talking about me? I literally straight up them first 5 seconds. I was like, oh, this ain't that. I swear I did.
Oh no. That's why he gets cussed out.
If it wasn't for her saying so, he's talking to you. That's what.
Oh my God, this girl didn't listen to the clip. Oh my God.
Blank real quick. Afro Queen. Wow. No, Afro Queen. We're on the same team. Afro Queen. We cool.
No, I can't believe. Oh my God. What? Where? All right. What a way to end the show.
I missed it. I really don't know, Nikki. I swear to you. I missed, and I guess they saying that's the point. I tuned out. So the guy was saying something about men tuning out, not listening to something. I'm assuming paraphrasing for me, Mike. You ain't got to play it again.
Just the first 5 seconds.
And miss the message that woman is trying to give to him, man. Like, women do talk a lot. Let me, establish that. But
all right, so let's establish that.
They do.
Now he took a shot at y'all. Like, I know but he said women do talk a lot. Let's establish that. But then he went on.
No nicknames. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But then Jay Blank.
Ash giving out nicknames. Stop.
All right,
as a man, when it's your woman, you should be able to differentiate. Okay, when she's just rambling to ramble, or if she's really trying to say something that she wants for you to work on, and that could improve the relationship.
All right, like, dude. Like, I know what you're saying. Like, Jay didn't get any of this. I know what you're saying. Jay's lost. But do you know how hard it is sometimes to actually be able to pinpoint when y'all not rambling and y'all trying to make a point to us? Do you know how many words we have to like absorb?
I'm trying to have an effing conversation with my husband, if that's all right with you. I'm like, what? I missed it. Can you just repeat it? You ain't got to holler and curse. I'm not saying it all again. I'm here with a kid all day, and then my husband comes home, and I just want to have a conversation, and you just tuning me out? No, I didn't. I didn't know if it was a serious one I should listen to respond, or is it when you just venting to get it off? I don't know. I be confused. She everywhere. I can't have an effing conversation with my husband. You can, but it just wasn't interesting. That's what I be wanting to say sometimes. Like, I didn't know where you were going. Get to the end of it. Well, how did it end? Like,
Jay want to be entertained. He want to be entertained.
Get to the how did it? What was the conclusion? No, you got to listen. You're gonna hear it. But it's all right. But what did she say? Okay, all right. But after that, how did it all turn out?
But
able to differentiate, okay, when she's just rambling to ramble, or if she's really trying to say something that she wants for you to work on and that could improve the relationship.
So in the rambling, this man believes that we should be able to have the attention span to understand that we're our significant other. We know that at this point, the rambling has turned into something meaningful. That she's trying to get you to improve, to get us to improve in the relationship. So that's what I got from that.
Most men just hear a woman complaining and it just turns into white noise after a while. Man,
doesn't everybody do that?
Yeah, walk. That Charlie Brown was dope. That's Mr. Friday.
Doesn't everybody do that when we hear complaining? Just say yes, babe. Yeah.
It's late, Mo. At that point, because apparently I was supposed to have a response to something that I missed. So I can't just say, you weren't effing paying attention. Just the book, and then it goes to I'm like, yeah, that's crazy. I can't even do that because now she cornering my that's crazy. I can't. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. What do you mean? Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't say anything that deserved a yeah, that's crazy response.
Yes. Yo, that's so real. I admit I do have to.
All right, so let's continue on with what the man was saying. So he's saying that you have to have the mental stamina to get through rambling, because sometimes there's a point. Now listen, Jay's probably an extreme case of this. I know I've been in this situation, but Jay's an extreme case of this, where I don't know when it is that you're looking for us to improve as a couple, or you're just complaining about some shit. So
who actually in touch with a woman from an emotional perspective and in touch with her from a communication perspective, they've drawn a baseline to where anything that veers outside of that baseline, they know, okay, my ears need to perk up. I need to pay a little bit more attention.
So CJ, your ears need to perk up.
Doing certain things outside
so
of the baseline.
You have to. I listen to every. Wait a second. Leave that right there. Hold up. Leave that right there because this needs music. Because Lady Q is sharing with us right now. Lady Q says, I listen to every word when he asks for my attention.
She does. Well, no.
Let that breathe. I listen. This is Lady Q, y'all. Y'all see the name. To every word when he asks for my attention.
Because I don't just ramble all the. If I rambled all the time, it would be, here you go again. I wonder if I ramble and do more and more and more and more. Because I don't. Yeah, my stuff be meaningful. No. Not saying that hers is not. No, Mike. No. Don't try to get me back for Stacey McCann yesterday. No. What I'm saying is
was detected.
Jay Black said, wait, because my stuff be meaningful.
No, not like
Jay Black said my stuff.
It's Friday.
It's
Friday.
What? He said my stuff be meaningful.
I'm making it very clear. That was not my intentions. I'm Asha right now.
What?
My intentions was not for that to come out that way that came out.
What?
Well, get back to these comments.
I've learned that men learn and listen differently than women, so it all boils down to effective communication, knowing your partner's communication style. Mm-hmm. All right, Oz, I see your mature 37-year-old ass. I see, Lady Q, you are not alone. God is here with you. They don't ever listen. They always think we're. Wait a second. And if this is Lady Q, y'all. And if I am complaining, who the fuck am I supposed to complain to if it's not my husband? You are not alone. We are here with you. If you can't complain, bring it on the show.
And that's why we compare y'all to dogs. How did we get to be dogs? Like what happened? Montez, like what are we doing? Like screaming or something. That's crazy.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That's not nice. That's not nice. That's
If
not
you be
nice.
arguing with people, and I'm like, why are you so going back?
Oh my
Why?
God.
Why? And I guess you ain't paying me this attention. I'm trying to tell you what's good. So I argue with these people to get it out. All right.
Ladies, he said, Lady Q stand on business. I listen and just say okay, but sometimes that okay is not good enough because the okay you say it at the wrong time. It'd be a question, and you're like, okay.
No,
You know,
I didn't say.
that's
I
Lady
didn't say
Q's
my stuff
response.
be
My
made for.
stuff be important.
No, that was not how that sounded. That was not. I'm making. I don't back down. Like I'm just saying that wasn't my intentions for that. I'm just saying like when I speak is meaningful. Meaning, anytime I'm talking like that, oh, I'm saying something. It's something. It's something. I'm sparking something. It ain't just me. I don't just tell stories to just tell stories and have no ending and long stories. No, that's not what I'm doing.
Any other comments before we go?
Wait, why is it ain't working? I'm hitting it, it ain't working. She
man.
said you rambling now. I can't even put up Queenborn. It said you rambling now.
Rambling?
I wasn't rambling. I was defending myself. I was explaining the situation.
This is our rambling music.
I know. I wasn't rambling for the record. Sometimes you have to explain your perspective and your point for people to understand. And that's merely all I was doing. Nothing more, nothing less. It just came out wrong. Ash, it just came out wrong. Yes. I was like, when I speak is important. No, not saying that no one else not. I'm just saying that's it. So you
ramble on here though.
No, I'm not rambling. I'm telling you what it is. I'll be straight. I come in like Queenborn. I come bam, facts, boom, hit it out. Boom.
Oh, this is great.
I ain't getting no bacon. No, she
right.
don't hold grudges like that. Even when she's mad at me, or she still make sure that I'm like she enjoys cooking. She likes to make sure her husband is fed. She do. I think she mine.
She enjoys that popping of bacon. She's like, I love making my man some bacon.
No, not like that. It's taking care of your. No, it's taking care of your partner, your spouse. Like she loves certain aspects.
That man deserves. Let me see what I'm gonna do at 3:30. Rub his feet. Yeah.
She always does say I use a lot of unnecessary words. So, she said you didn't have to say that. You could have said that, but like I don't know what that word meant. But why are you gonna say all these other words? You could just say this one word, it captures all those other words.
It captures everything.
But I didn't know what that word meant, so I said it this way. Why not just say this? I ain't using big words for no reason.
My nose running like a little care. Damn, Jay, it's gonna be a long weekend, and now some of y'all gonna be in jail. Y'all said some of y'all, and Jay's is gonna have a long weekend. He damn sure ain't getting his bacon.
Stop with that. Anybody, you know darn well how we roll. We good over here. Stop. I like the. I gotta go to work. I gotta eat.
You're not alone. We are here with you.
No, I like when she talk though. I do.
I like when she talk.
No, because she's right. She be babysitting the grandbaby. She getting my boy off to school. She working on design. Shout out to Woke Up Inspired. Can I shout out WokeUpInspired.com?
WokeUpInspired.com. You can get your hoodie.
Alexa, change presidents. Like if you want a nice hoodie, she got a bunch of stuff out there. The Black Excellence. It's Black History Month, people.
It's amazing.
We here.
I think Lady Q is somewhere in the background saying
Say it like this. If you can tell me what to do, then you can tell me what to do. But
I just said your name. She's so newsy.
Oh, I thought she walked in.
No.
All right, let's get out of here.
Oh, it's 9 o'clock. Shut up.
He been rambling. He been rambling since 8:49.
I'm just trying to shout out my wife. She Black business owner.
Knowing that God got you, Lisa. Is something wrong? What's going on with Lisa? Jay went from rambling to suck it up. Yeah, it was fast because he knows the show's over. Lisa, God got you covered. Please keep me in your thoughts this weekend. I have my mammogram. I guess that's my mammogram tomorrow.
Oh, that's where they flatten the breast and they put it in the machine. They squeeze it.
Don't try and describe it. You're gonna make it bad. You're gonna make it bad. And I'm scared because I had history of breast cancer. Good weekend, everybody. Well, all our prayers go out to you that everything turns out.
Be fine. You good. It ain't gonna be nothing.
Jay, while I was reading the comment, Jay tuned me out. So Jay, what happened is she is
I'm leaving.
She's getting a mammogram. He does it to everybody. Lady Q, don't feel bad. He does it to everybody. That's why our phone conversations only last an average of 8 to 9 minutes. I know his attention span. Money, sports, and one drama story. We can't go into it. Those are the 3 things.
Yo,
that's it. We can't get it.
Those pique my interest. I'm money, work, sports. I'm with you. I am more in tune to those topics.
When I needed Jay, when I asked Jay to borrow money when my car got repossessed, I knew to go directly to the point. Yo, long story, they took my car. You got to do money. Any money would be nice. Can you cash it, baby? And if you can't, that was it. And then he said, all I got is this. I said, cool. And then we got off the phone. That was it. That was all. That was it. That was a whole conversation. Not what happened, not how I got
Craig got me this car. Then they had me on the turnpike, and the car broke down. Then they happened, and they took that car. And where are we going with this?
The only stories, Todd. The only time Jay hears stories that I have about my life is right here with y'all. That's the only time, and he zones out halfway through just to get the little essentials that keep the conversation going.
I'm not paying you no attention.
That's it.
I'm not paying you no attention. Yes, Eagles next week. It's Super Bowl week. We're gonna be having.
This 2 weekend thing is this 2 weeks is so ridiculous, but it's so long and drawn out. So he didn't need more information. No, he didn't need any more information. There's nothing.
I don't need all that. I don't. I'm not the story guy.
And in that, I included when I would pay him back. Bam. Yeah. That was it. That was all.
What, when, what? Okay. You need what? And you need to pay back by when? Cool. Done.
So imagine if you had to live with that person. You got to have your conversations direct to the point.
I can't talk to my husband. Yes, you can. What happened? Just tell me again. I'm listening. I'm focused.
Make it worse.
No.
You're making it worse.
My bad.
Don't make it worse. Did you guys join Hillman Talk University free classes on everything?
Lady Q, I heard her talk about that, Mike. She was telling me about that.
Because you don't know the details.
I said, is it free? Is it really a college? I remember her telling me something.
Is it a college? For real, Rashida? Is it?
It's something. It is. Lady Q was mentioning something about there's something going on with TikTok and university and him. I said, because Hillman was a fake college. So what they flipped it.
I'm out of here now. You're rambling. I'm out of here. You're rambling. You're rambling. I'm out of here. Let me for who I might. Did you watch what I said? Yes, I did. By January, welcome to February, Black History Month. We're the only ones celebrating.
Go to wokeupinspired.com. Hit her website up. She get credit for hits, I think. Hit the website. Look at stuff. You might see something you like. Just go ahead. Check her out.
Are you rambling?
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend, where the truth hurts, but also makes you